Can type 2 diabetes actually go away? Some say it's lifelong, but others have reversed it completely. So what's the truth? By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what it takes to put type 2 diabetes into remission. No fluff, just real answers that could change your life. Hey, I'm Dr. Nathan Caldwell, and this is Radiant Surge, where we bring health back to life, one breakthrough at a time. Stick around because most people get one huge thing wrong about reversing diabetes, and I don't want you making the same mistake. Before we jump in, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a tip that could transform your health. All right, let's get into it. So, can type 2 diabetes go away? Here's the thing. Type 2 diabetes doesn't just show up out of nowhere. It develops over time, mostly because of insulin resistance, which basically means your body isn't using insulin properly. Over time, blood sugar levels creep up, and boom, diabetes. But can it go away? Well, technically, the term doctors use is remission, which means your blood sugar is back to normal without needing medication. And yes, it's possible. In fact, plenty of people have done it. But, and this is a big but, it takes serious effort. If someone tells you there's a magic pill or a one-week fix, run the other way. It doesn't work like that. However, there are proven ways to turn things around. Let's break them down. Step 1. Fix what's on your plate. The food you eat plays a massive role in blood sugar control, and making the right choices can make the difference between managing type 2 diabetes successfully or letting it spiral out of control. The goal here isn't to follow a strict, impossible diet, but to make smarter decisions every single day that add up over time. When you eat the right foods in the right way, your body becomes more efficient at handling glucose, keeping those blood sugar spikes in check. One of the biggest game changers is fiber. Most people don't eat nearly enough of it, and that's a problem because fiber slows down digestion, preventing those sudden surges in blood sugar that make you feel sluggish, tired, and constantly hungry. The best sources of fiber include vegetables, nuts, seeds, and whole grains. Instead of reaching for white bread, white rice, or sugary cereals, swap them out for whole grain options, quinoa, or steel-cut oats. Load your plate with fiber-rich vegetables like leafy greens, bell peppers, cucumbers, and zucchini. These foods not only help keep your blood sugar stable, but they also fill you up, making it easier to avoid cravings for processed snacks that do more harm than good. Another key to stabilizing blood sugar is adding the right kinds of protein and healthy fats to your meals. Protein helps keep you full longer, preventing those midday crashes that make you reach for sugary snacks. Instead of starting your morning with a carb-heavy breakfast like toast and jam, try eggs with avocado or Greek yogurt with nuts and seeds. Healthy fats like avocados, olive oil, nuts, and fatty fish also play a big role in balancing blood sugar by slowing down digestion and keeping insulin levels more stable. When you have a meal that includes fiber, protein, and healthy fats, your body processes carbohydrates more efficiently, reducing the chances of glucose spikes. Carbohydrates aren't the enemy, but choosing the right ones in the right amounts is critical. Many so-called healthy foods can actually push your blood sugar higher than you'd expect. Fruit is a great example. While fruit is packed with vitamins and nutrients, some varieties, like bananas, grapes, and pineapples, contain a lot of natural sugar and can cause a spike if eaten in large amounts. Stick to lower glycemic options like berries, apples, and pears, and pair them with some protein or healthy fat to slow down absorption. If you're unsure where to start with your diet, I've got you covered. Check out romancedictionary.com/diabetes for a full breakdown of the best foods to eat, how to portion them, and easy meal ideas that actually work. The link is in the pop-up here and in the description below. Step 2. Get moving but smartly. Exercise is one of the most powerful tools for improving insulin sensitivity, which is why staying active is so important if you're trying to manage or even reverse type 2 diabetes. But let's be real, most people don't want to spend hours at the gym, and the good news is that you don't have to. The right kind of movement, done consistently, can have a massive impact on your blood sugar levels without requiring extreme workouts. One of the simplest yet most effective forms of exercise is walking. You don't need fancy equipment, and you don't need to carve out a huge chunk of your day. Just a 30-minute walk can help your muscles absorb glucose more effectively, reducing the need for excess insulin. If you're new to exercise, start with short walks after meals, even if it's just 10 or 15 minutes. This small habit can go a long way in preventing blood sugar spikes. Strength training is another game changer. When you build muscle, your body burns glucose more efficiently, keeping blood sugar levels more stable. You don't need heavy weights or complicated gym machines. Body weight exercises like squats, lunges, and push-ups can be incredibly effective. Resistance bands are another great option, especially if you prefer working out at home. Just 2 or 3 strength training sessions a week can make a noticeable difference in how your body processes sugar. High-intensity interval training, or HIIT, can also be highly effective. Short bursts of intense movement followed by rest periods help boost metabolism and improve insulin sensitivity. The best part? These workouts are quick. A 15 to 20-minute HIIT session a few times a week can be just as effective as a longer, moderate workout. The key is finding an activity you enjoy so that you stick with it. If you hate running, don't force yourself to run. Try dancing, swimming, biking, or anything else that gets you moving and keeps you engaged. Even household activities like gardening, cleaning, or playing with your kids can count as exercise. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. The more you move, the better your body will handle glucose. Step 3. Stop letting stress control your blood sugar. Most people don't realize just how much stress affects blood sugar levels, but it plays a bigger role than you might think. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol, a hormone that signals your liver to release more glucose into the bloodstream. This is part of the body's natural fight or flight response, but when stress becomes chronic, it leads to consistently high blood sugar levels, making diabetes harder to manage. One of the first steps in controlling stress-related blood sugar spikes is improving your sleep. Poor sleep affects insulin sensitivity, meaning your body has a harder time processing glucose. If you're constantly waking up tired, it's time to focus on better sleep habits. Stick to a regular bedtime, avoid screens an hour before bed, and create a nighttime routine that helps you wind down. Even small changes, like lowering the room temperature or using blackout curtains, can improve sleep quality. Simple relaxation techniques can also help keep stress levels in check. Deep breathing exercises take just a few minutes, but can quickly lower cortisol levels and improve insulin function. If you feel overwhelmed, take a few deep breaths, focusing on slow inhales and exhales. Stretching or light yoga can also be helpful, especially before bed or after a long day. Meal timing plays a role in stress management as well. Skipping meals or eating erratically can cause blood sugar to swing up and down, putting extra strain on the body. Try to eat balanced meals at consistent times each day to prevent unnecessary stress on your metabolism. Another thing to keep in mind is that caffeine can sometimes make stress worse. While a morning cup of coffee is fine for most people, drinking too much caffeine throughout the day can keep cortisol levels elevated. If you find yourself feeling jittery or anxious after caffeine, try cutting back or switching to herbal tea. Managing stress isn't about eliminating it completely, but finding ways to keep it from taking over. By improving your sleep, using simple relaxation techniques, and making small changes to your daily routine, you can lower cortisol levels and help your body process glucose more effectively. So, what's the verdict? Can type 2 diabetes go away? Yes, but depends on you. The sooner you start making changes, the better your chances of getting into remission, or at the very least, keeping it under control without relying on more medication over time. And listen, you don't have to figure this all out alone. That's why I've put together some extra resources to help you out. Check out romancedictionary.com/diabetes. It's packed with valuable info. The link is in the pop-up here and in the description below. Also, if you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe to Radiant Surge, and let me know in the comments, what's the biggest challenge for you when it comes to managing blood sugar? Let's talk about it. And if you're looking for more tips on staying healthy, check out this next video. It's packed with info you don't want to miss. See you there.